Genjutsu is one of the main types of jutsu in Naruto. Genjutsu is different from taijutsu and ninjutsu, as it does not require the user to make contact with their target. A proficient user of Genjutsu can cast their technique from a safe distance. Kurinai is a jonin from the Hidden Leaf. She was considered to be among the best Genjutsu users in the entire village. Her skill was so refined that even Itachi complimented her, but during their battle, Kurinai was no match for the Uchiha prodigy. Kurinai's Genjutsu is primarily based on flora and her opponents feel bound to a tree. With the help of her Genjutsu skills, Kurinai is also able to see through illusions cast by other people. Kakashi Hataki is one of the most powerful ninjas in the series. Before dying, Obito gave his left eye to Kakashi, which granted the latter a lot of powers. Like all Sharingan users, Kakashi also had the ability to use the regular Genjutsu of the Sharingan. However, since Kakashi is not an Uchiha by birth, he could not use the Sharingan for a prolonged period. It became worse when he tried to use the Manjikyu Sharingan to fight. Quite possibly the most hated character in Naruto, Danzo was no doubt a powerful ninja. He was trained by Tobirama Senju, and like his teacher, Danzo held a deep hatred towards the Uchiha clan. He played a major role in the massacre of the Uchiha clan, and then he stole the Sharingan from the corpses. Danzo also took one of Shirsue's eyes, which granted him access to the Koto Amatsukami. However, Danzo could not use it on the same level as the Uchiha. Hirosen Sarutobi Severed served as the third Hokage of the Hidden Leaf. He was called the Professor because of his immense knowledge about ninjutsu. Hirosen was one of the few Hokage who managed to live until they grew old, and it allowed him to gain great experience. While Hirosen did not have any Kekkai Genkai ability, he had enough skill to use almost every type of jutsu. According to the databooks, Hirosen was extremely proficient at using Genjutsu as he received the highest possible rating in that particular field. Taiyua was a part of the Sound Four, and she claimed to be second only to Sakon. She was a very skilled ninja and Shikamaru considered her to be a Jonin-level threat. Taiyua relied on her flute for most of her fights. She would use the sound created by her flutes to cast powerful Genjutsu on her opponents. The databook gave Taiyua a 5 in Genjutsu, which shows that she was very talented at using it. One of the members of the legendary Sannin, Jiraiya, was among the strongest Hidden Leaf ninjas. He learned to use the Sage mode while he was on Mount Myaboku. In order to cast Genjutsu, Jiraiya required the support of Shima and Fukasaku. The two toads combined their powers to cast a powerful Genjutsu. However, the Genjutsu is cast via sound, which exposed them to danger. Genjutsu Hozuki made his debut during the Fourth Great Ninja War. He was fierce rivals with Mu, the second Tsuchikage of the Hidden Stone. Genjutsu was an expert at using Genjutsu. He displayed his skills when he managed to take down a significant number of ninjas in the Fourth Great Ninja War. Such was his skill that the ninjas couldn't take him down even when he was giving them hints about his ability. After bringing an end to the era of constant fighting, Ashirama was named the first Hokage of the Hidden Leaf over Madara Uchiha. Ashirama was hailed as the strongest ninja of his generation and he was given the title of God of Shinobi. Ashirama mainly relied on his wood release in fights, however, he was also apt at using Genjutsu. When he was reanimated by Orochimaru, Ashirama used the Bringer of Darkness technique to halt Hirosen's movements. Being an A-rank Genjutsu, it made things very difficult for Hirosen. Obito Uchiha was a part of Team Minato. After witnessing the death of Rin at the hands of Kakashi Hataki, Obito chose to side with Madara and decided to carry out the Eye of the Moon plan. Obito showed his Genjutsu prowess when he managed to put Yagura under his control. It is nigh impossible to put a Jinchuriki under Genjutsu since the tailed beast can dispel it. So, it was impressive that Obito managed to control Yagura. Shirsue Uchiha was among the few Uchiha clan members who managed to break the curse of hatred. He was considered the strongest Uchiha of his time by Danzo Shimura. Shirsui's name was sufficient to scare away a squadron of Kirigakure ninjas. Shirsui possessed the Manjikyu Sharingan, which granted him access to Koto Amatsukami. The Genjutsu allowed Shirsui to control the mind of any person that he wished, while the victim remained unaware that they were being manipulated. After massacring his entire clan, Itachi left the Hidden Leaf and joined the Akatsuki. Itachi awakened the Manjikyu Sharingan after the death of his beloved friend, Shirsui Uchiha. The Manjikyu Sharingan granted Itachi new abilities, one of which was the Tsukuyomi. Tsukuyomi is one of the strongest Genjutsu attacks in the series. Once a target is trapped in the Genjutsu, Itachi could torture them. He could alter the perception of time while Tsukuyomi was active, which meant that the targets could face days' worth of torture within a matter of seconds. Sasuke Uchiha is considered a prodigy of the Uchiha clan, and he is easily one of the strongest Uchiha of all time. Sasuke possesses two of the strongest dojutsu in existence, Rinnegan and Manjikyu Sharingan. Sasuke gained the Rinnegan after Hagoromo gave him some of his chakra. His unique 6-tomo Rinnegan grants him the ability to cast Genjutsu on his opponents. He was easily able to trap all the 9-tailed beasts inside his Genjutsu. Furthermore, he was also able to use his Genjutsu on Sakura, who is considered immune to Genjutsu. Like most members of the Uchiha clan, Madara was proficient at using Genjutsu. With the Sharingan, he was able to cast regular Genjutsu, which is enough to trap small fry. However, after becoming the Jinchuriki of the 10 Tails, Madara awakened the Rinne Sharingan. With the help of this dojutsu, Madara gained access to the infinite Tsukuyomi. The Genjutsu allowed him to trap almost all the members of the Shinobi Alliance inside. Kagaya Otsutsuki is deemed the progenitor of chakra, and she is considered by many to be the strongest being in the entire series. Kagaya possesses ridiculous amounts of chakra that allow her to perform high-level Kekkei Mora techniques. She wields the Rinne Sharingan, which is needed to cast the strongest Genjutsu in the entire series. With her Rinne Sharingan, Kagaya can cast the infinite Tsukuyomi over the entire world.